Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Back 319! Get the ball!
On first down, Allen. Dead open, that's Terrell Owens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Allen going to throw. This one caught by Terrell Owens. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Tyler, 64, wait.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Mark, you must be dreaming. 5 wide.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
52's the mic. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Allen from the gun on third down. Steps away to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Switch.
They run on first down with Jackson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. He's got a man complete. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for the Niners. 65 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Jackson. And he fires one incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
We got three, fellas, we got 3.
Jackson now to throw again. He'll hit Jackson complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with it.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Ready? Middle. Hey.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, what a juke into space. The 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first down, Peyton. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now it's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's going to go down again. For a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Watch the run, watch the run. Tight dog.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Stenerud's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to...
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Aaron Donald with a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, Jackson dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
He's got to double up. 43 is the mark. Here we go. Check 4. Check 4. Check.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw is Jackson. He'll get this complete to Walter Payton. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This will be taken short. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing now is Allen. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This fielded at the 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Jackson now. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Open man here is Gentry. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Wow. Check. No.
And they'll run it here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. From midfield now, here's Jackson. It's caught. Jones. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the 49er first down.
Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. Under pressure. pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Jackson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So now here are the Vikings faced with a big two-point conversion attempt. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Looking downfield, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Julio Jones, 66 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First down, and they're going to throw without it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And an alley to run. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen's throw is complete, and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Jackson, and he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. A very important extra point there, up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Jackson to throw. Out to his left. He finds his tight end, Gentry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Throwing now is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, it felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
Now Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Reggie White able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's Ray Guy now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Pass 85, pass 85. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Now Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take the knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Yeah, given 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down and 6.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. From the gun, it's Allen. He completes it to Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Motion, motion. 52's the mark.
On first down, Allen. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And he will find T.O. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, right 7. 53 at the mic.
Now Allen to throw. Throwing again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Walter Payton, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 3rd down, Allen. Complete to Jones. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Allen going to go on 4th down. This is caught by Jackson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal.